What's happening, YouTube? It's your girl, Lena G. What's up? How y'all doing? Been a long time. Want y'all to come on in here, talk to me. Go get you some coffee, get you some tea, some water, whatever. Even a glass of wine, depending on the time of day you watching. No judgment here. Your girl is progressive. I just been gone. And I've been thinking about y'all. I know you like, dang, girl, you look like you really got a following. I do. In my mind, I do. But anyway, new year, new energy. I'm gonna be here and there. I got some things that's coming down the pipeline, but I may have to take a little brief interlude in February. But I'm gonna still give y'all a little love. But I'm gonna try to be a little bit more diligent. With that being said, since this is a new year, I wanted to do a quick vibe check, see where everybody at. So we're gonna start it off with Aries. I'm gonna pull like 3 cards. See what you need to work on. What's the transformation, right? Okay, so we're about to get at it. Aries is out. We're gonna do 120. All right, all right, Aries. What you got going on? One more. All right, thank you, Spirit. So this is telling me for Aries, huh? I'm seeing small steps, breaking things down into small steps. This is what I'm going to say. I think what you need to focus on this year, if there's something that is in your heart's desire that you're wanting to do, they want you to stand, like more or less stand your ground, stand up for what you believe in. But instead of looking at the big picture of what it is that you're needing to do, Spirit, your ancestors, God, whatever you subscribe to, is saying that they want you to break it up in smaller steps, right? So if you're eating a steak or if you're eating an elephant, you take it one bite at a time. And that's what they want you to do, because then you will get fulfillment. Then you will see what you start is what you finish. And then you can scratch it off and do the next goal, right? They're also telling you not to compromise. If it's something that you feel so deeply and passionate about, you should just do it unapologetically at that, right? So, also, if there's something that you were desiring, wanting to do, wanting to be, or you feel like, I want to go live in Dubai, Bali, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, hell, even Kentucky, do it. Do not allow someone or anyone to get in your head and make you question who and what you want. Okay. So I think what they're saying is stand in your truth. Okay, Aries. I hope you got that. I hope you understand that. It's 4:44 on my clock and TikTok, and we're going to Taurus. So, Spirit, show me a message for the year for Taurus. What is the change? What is the vibe? What is the energy for my beautiful Taurians, Venetian brothers and sisters out there? All right, Taurus, what you got to work on, or what you need to be out in the know about? Okay, finances. That's it. One, two. Okay, you got a little extra. Reaching, movement. Okay, a new birth, foundation. Okay, Taurus, you got some changes that is coming on. You got some changes for this year. A lot of things that may change your foundation, your stability, right? So they're saying that whatever you do, make sure that whatever you're building on is on solid ground. Okay. Make sure you're not building on something that is not going to last, right? You know how you build a house and the structure, the foundation is soft, it can't last, right? But if you put in the work and you make sure that the base is good, you will be all right, because then it'll last for a long time. You'll be creating a legacy. You might be starting something new, like a new creative venture, or it might be a new addition to the family this year. I'm seeing some movement, and movement doesn't necessarily mean moving from your house to a different house or moving locations from one state, county, city to another. This can also just be moving financially up the ladder, promotions. But where you are now, let's just say, because we have this Cancer new moon, and I would say right near your birthday, start expecting things to start changing with you, right? They're also telling you don't be complacent. Reach out. I don't want to say reach out, but I'm saying don't be afraid to reach for more than what you have, right? So it's saying don't feel like where you are right now is where you have to be. They want you to think big. You ever seen that video? Think big, bitch. Think big. Excuse my disrespect. But what I'm trying to say to you is think big. Whatever you can visualize, they want you to think bigger than what you can ultimately see for yourself right now. Because it looks like you got a lot of great things that's happening, but you got to have a strong foundation in order to move upward, to move other places, and to birth new ideas, right? So that's the goal for you, is having a strong foundation. All right. Now to my Geminis. Gemini, what is the changes? What's the transformation? What you need to know for this new year? I hope everyone had a beautiful New Year's. And I wish nothing but great things for all of you all who are watching. And whenever you watch it, hopefully great, beautiful things come your way. Okay? All right. Gemini, for 2026, you're on a soul mission. Okay? A soul mission where you are finding your path, you're discovering why you came here and what exactly you're supposed to be doing while you're here. Okay? Geminis have always been, okay, that wanted to come out. Geminis have always danced to their own drum. I don't know a Gemini that doesn't, you know. Okay. Oh, what happened? Okay. So this is letting me know, Gemini, that with as you're going on this soul mission, they want you to have the courage, right? Usually you all do, but they want you to have the courage to be able to deal with whatever comes your way. Okay. So if that is self-imposing thoughts of what you can't do, withstanding things that are difficult, maybe standing in front of crowds, um, they want you to persevere, move forward, right? Because like I said, you are now on the precipice of finding why you are here. Okay. You are drawing closer, and they're saying that it's closer than you imagine. You finding that pearl in your life is going to be the piece that puts everything together. They don't want you to have any regret if you are concerned and worried about things that have happened in the past. You can't change the past. The past is it. It's just that. It's the past. And the past helps us to be the most beautiful and successful and beautiful spirit that we can be today. So don't rob yourself thinking about what you've encountered and what you've endured and who you did wrong, what you said, who you said something to in 1920, 1970, or 80. No, ask for forgiveness if it's really haunting you, but move on. Enjoy the beautiful things that are yet to come into your life. With that being said, I'm going to ask of you to do gratitude. So to lighten your heart. So these great things that are coming into your life, you feel like you deserve it. And you didn't feel like you had to step over people to get those things because you are where you're supposed to be. Okay? All right, Gemini. I'm going to pause this. Okay, my computer just like stopped. My music, I was moving and grooving. It just slowed down. Actually, just cut off. So I'm about to turn it back on. But this right here is for my Cancers. Cancers, what do you need to know for this new year? What are the changes, the transformations, things that you need to know for 2026? Cancer. Every time I hear the word cancer, I watch this movie. It's The Perfect Fit, and it is with Layla, the girl that used to be on 106 in Park, and what's the other girl name? Gabrielle. Gabrielle, I can't think of Gabrielle's name. She's married to the guy from he used to be Dwayne Wade. Okay. Anyway, anyway, Layla was like, I'm a cancer, body like a dancer. I always think of a cancer. So you're gonna hear me say that all the time. I'm gonna try not to be ridiculous with it. Cancer. So this is 11 minutes in legacy. So this is telling me, I'm sorry for the glare, you can't see it, but this is telling me for 2026, the overall theme is working on your legacy for future generations, right? Your earthly possessions. Cancer is a water sign, possessions is an earth sign. Okay. We are right now Capricorn season, and it is a Cancer full moon tonight. All right, so Cancer. 1, 2, okay, 3. All right, let's see, Cancer. Okay, your legacy. So, saying all that to say, be careful of the company you keep, right? Because you got some people who want to probably try to sell you something or make something appear more than what it is. But this is saying that you're very intuitive and you will stay 2 steps ahead of your enemies. Anyone who is coming with some sabotage or just trying to sabotage you, energy vampires, trying to get what they can out of you, they're saying this snake charmer, they don't stand a chance with you. You will turn a situation that is a negative into a positive, right? It's almost like you're tapping into um your superpowers for 2026, right? Because remember, I did say that you are invested in your legacy. You have ancient wisdom, if you believe in such a thing. And if you don't subscribe to something like that, like maybe you have ancient or Egyptian royalty or Egyptian ties, this is saying you have gifts and information that came with you from other lifetimes that help you to be smarter than your average bear. Okay? Which is going to help you go far because the next card is futuristic. Remember, your legacy. You have the capability to think very advanced ahead of your time. And that is what is going to set you apart from the cream of the crop or from those people who are, I hate to say this, but just say not on your level. Okay, you are a water sign, and water signs are typically very, I don't want to say fluid, like you all can, you have a sixth sense, you have a knowing. It just comes easy to you, especially Cancers and Pisces, and then Scorpio, right? And depending on who you talk to, they may beg to differ, say it's Pisces and then Cancer, but they could be tied to me. They could be the same, right? Because they're very intuitive. So saying all that to say, my dear, your thing, your superpower for 2026 is building a legacy because you have hidden knowledge that came with you from other lifetimes into this lifetime. Be careful of the company you keep because not everybody that is in your circle is really for you, right? Some people are just monitoring spirits, trying to see and make sure you don't do better than them, okay? All right, my dear. I hope that helped you. Again, this is just a little something, something until I fully come back on, maybe like in March. All right. All right then. On to Leo. Wait, pause it. Okay. So let's get to Leo. What's happening, Leo? What it do? Thank you for sharing a little time with your girl. This right here is going to be, what are the changes and transformations for you? What's the energy vibe to check for you for 2026? So we're going to kick it off at 15:30 for my beautiful Leos. Leo is I want to say, my moon sign. My moon sign. Let's do it one more time. They say you dreaming. Okay. What you dreaming about? You got some inventions, intentions. Spirit, what we need to know for this beautiful Leo, the lion with the biggest ego. Coming out. That could be literally. Coming out don't necessarily have to mean, which it might, with your sexuality. You could be coming out with a new project. You could be coming out. You know how sometimes you have something in the incubation stages of something that you newly created, but you didn't say anything because you know your haters were going to like talk you out some stuff? Well, you're coming out of that, right? So now you like, plot out, see me now, which is, I was going to say the other word, bitches. But I see you coming out. You could be leaving a situation, coming out of a situation. But I see that. Maybe you're coming out of a divorce. I just see that you're coming out of a situation. Okay, one more. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, drawing closer, friendship, loneliness. Okay, I did say that you were coming out, right? So you could be coming out of loneliness. Maybe you were in a situation where you felt bondage, right? So your overall theme this year is you coming out. And they better be ready. All I can hear is Donna Ross. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Okay, but you get it, right? So maybe that's your theme song. Maybe that's your mantra, coming out. You coming out of loneliness, or if not loneliness, walking a single path of independence. Maybe you now want to share your world with someone, share your life with someone, share your vision, your purpose. Could it be you might be meeting a one this year? Also, it's saying something is closer than what you imagine. So maybe if you were like, God, like universe, ancestors, spirit guides, whomever you pray to or subscribe to, maybe you were like, everybody else around me is doing the tango, and I don't have no one to do the tango with. They're like, rest, my child. It's coming, beloved. This might be a situation that may start off as a friendship. So this could be somebody you know, or if you don't know, somebody that's coming into your life there 2026. And this is someone that is going to take you out of this loneliness. Someone that is going to have you coming out of a situation where you felt like you had to be by yourself. Maybe if you were working on a project and you had a lot of haters, you're coming out with that, with your invention, invention. I was going to say invitation, invention. Or you could be going out on an invitation that has you coming out of your loneliness, and you might meet someone that's a friendship that turns into something much more, something greater than you could have ever expected, right? Keep your girl in the know, okay? All right, Leo, let's go to Virgo. Virgos. I love y'all too. Although I'm not a Virgo, it's my man.